First, we're going to begin with Fox 12's Audrey WEIL, who talked to a couple who survived by seeking shelter along the Santiam River. Audrey, they were there, we understand, for 18 hours?
Yeah, that's exactly right. 18 hours they spent in and alongside that river. Well, now Larry Tripoli and Fran Howe are staying at the Holiday Inn here in Salem. During that windstorm exactly a week ago, their power went out. They said a neighbor warned them about a fire on the other side of the river, but they went to bed in their home Monday night feeling safe, having no idea what would be in store on Tuesday.
We'd see the kayakers go by on the Santiam and, they'd wave to us up on top.
For Fran Howe and Larry Tripoli, there was a lot to love about what they call their dream home just east of Gates, including the river where they'd take their dogs several times a day. But never could they have imagined having that river would save their life.
Both of us thought there is no way we're going to survive this unless we get to the river.
It was early Tuesday morning when their house filled with smoke.
Our neighbor's fence was totally lit up on fire, blazing away, coming closer.
And realizing they didn't have time to pack up the car and get out, they grabbed their phone and the dogs. They weren't able to get the cat, so they left the door open and ran out.
I really thought that we weren't going to make it. I turned to my husband. I said, I love you because I don't know what's going to happen.
For more than an hour, they stayed in the river watching fire all around them.
Hear the trees exploding.
Until they realized it was safe enough to go up on the bank.
I kept calling 911 about every hour, just to keep letting them know that we were still alive, still there.
Communication technician Mark Kroll was part of the firefighting coordination effort trying to reach them. But he says with fire growing like nothing this area's ever seen, fallen trees and power lines, it was impossible.
At that time, there was just nothing we could do for them. We just couldn't get to them from where they were at.
So for 18 hours, the two of them stayed on the river.
You're in survival mode, the adrenaline's going.
They kept in touch with dispatchers, called family, and tried to take care of their dogs. At one point, they watched their house burn.
The back of it was still on fire.
Then just before midnight,
I looked up and I could see these beacons kind of waving back and forth.
And they were coming down for us.
Up at the top of our property, yeah.
Firefighters got them to safety, and now the 5 of them have been staying in a hotel.
Oh, look at that, you're on camera.
Looking back, they say the river was the best choice they could have made, or they likely would have died trying to escape.
Very thankful that we got out and we got our 3 dogs, and if we can get our cat, then we're going to be okay with that.
It was just incredible talking to them and hearing about all of that. They said that they haven't been able to get back to their property since then, and so they don't know what things look like at this point. They're hoping that their cat survived and that maybe the box of Fran's mother's ashes somehow made it through. So they're hoping to be able to get back and check on those things soon. But they say they consider themselves fortunate to have a place to stay, good insurance, and each other, and they really feel for everyone else in all of this devastation. Reporting live in Salem, Audrey WEIL, Fox 12 Oregon.